Requested to keep your phones in the silent mode. Keep your phones in the silent mode. Thank you. afternoon to all present here. Let us commence the ceremony with a silent prayer. Kindly rise. Thank you. We now have a video presentation about Saintgits Group of Institutions, followed by wishes from our outgoing students. Saintgits Group of Institutions, the unmatched ecosystem for academic excellence. Saintgits College of Engineering, the only unaided engineering college with 7 NBA accredited courses in Kerala. Saintgits Institute of Management, Saintgits College of Applied Sciences. Excellent coaching and personalized mentoring bring out the best in you. Saintgits Library showcases the gravity with which it drives the learning process. Unleash the power of learning by doing. Hands-on laboratory experiences are critical to the learning process. Saintgits is equipped with the best-in-class laboratories which expose the students to the most advanced instruments, machines, and technology. Saintgits Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship fosters innovative and creative entrepreneurial activities in the campus. Our primary focus, engineering by doing. Saintgits students' pioneering state-level achievements include 5 consecutive years of participation in the Baja competitions organized by SAE USA. The first ever concrete canoe of Kerala was built by our students of the Department of Civil Engineering for the competition organized by the American Society of Civil Engineers. Our students of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering built the first ever electric all-terrain vehicle from Kerala to qualify for track racing in terrain vehicle motorsports. Preferred recruitment destination for many prestigious companies like Infosys Limited, Amazon, IBM, TCS, MRF, and Indian Navy. The most beautiful moments in one's life are born on campus. At Saintgits, life beyond academics is full of possibilities. The popular fests of Saintgits, Nakshatra, Synthesis, and Gits Blitz reflect the spirit of the youth. Hostel facilities for all. A home away from home. Chase your dreams. Pursue your passion and define yourself at Saintgits. We at Saintgits believe that greatness is already within you. We will help you bring it out because we are equipped to do so and we genuinely care about you.
Hello everyone, I am Amrita Narendra from the Civil Engineering Department. It was in the year 2017 when I entered our campus and I really got struck by the beauty of Saintgits, and let's say that it was a love at first sight and I made my mind that I will be studying here. Our 4 years journey began with continuous lectures, class bunks, stupendous tech fest, Nakshatra, Pratitya, etc. And I really miss each and every one of them now. As we officially leave the campus and officially graduate today, I wish all the very best to all my dear batchmates for your future endeavors. I would also like to thank all my dear teachers and the non-teaching staff for being with us throughout our journey. These memories are to be cherished forever and they can never be bounced back. And today, I wish you all the very best Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Prajit and I was from SHCSB. As you know, our batch was one among the batches that was affected by COVID-19, where we were only able to spend the first 2.5 years in college and the rest of our college life at home. And even though that is frustrating because we could not see our friends or spend the last 1.5 years in college, we are grateful for the time that we had in Saintgits, especially during the fest times like Nakshatra, Pratitya, and Samyog. So, on behalf of the entire SHCS, I want to thank all the faculties and staff members in Saintgits for the past 4 years in helping us reach where we are right now. And also, I want to congratulate each and everyone in the class of 2021 for the hard work that they have put in to earn this degree. And I'm also proud to be one among them. Thank you and stay safe.
Hi everyone, I'm Parvati Bichi from Department of Food Technology. Today is one of the most important days of our life, a moment to cherish and be proud of all the things that we've achieved during the last 4 years at Saintgits. As we, the batch of 1721, are stepping out as graduates, all I want to say to you is to grab onto each and every opportunity that comes your way and be the best version of yourselves. Let's make today the first day for a successful future and congratulate each other. Thank you and all the best, everyone.
You graduate every day. It is the process that goes on till the last day of your life. Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead, and it is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. We welcome our director, Shri Thomas T. John, and our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, members of the governing board and all the dignitaries, fellow colleagues, and dear students seated here, and also the online community that is watching the virtual commencement ceremony of Saintgits Group of Institutions. I cordially invite Sri Thomas T. John, Director, Saintgits Group of Institutions, to address the gathering.
Today, when we celebrate the graduation day of Saintgits Institutions, we recall with gratitude the rich contributions by its teaching faculty and non-teaching staff, the support given by the parents for sending their children to Saintgits, and also the support by various other sources in the society. Now, we would say that every graduation day is a milestone in the history of Saintgits institutions. And also, we recall with gratitude the intercession of our patron saint, Perimala Amor Gregorius. When we recall the origin and growth of Saintgits, I always compare it with the Vellore Christian Medical College. You know, Vellore Christian Medical College, that campus, was one of the most backward area in Tamil Nadu. But that missionary Edas Kedal, she came there, she settled there, and she made the present Peru. Similarly, our Saintgits, Pathamutam was not that much backward area, but reasonably backward. But thanks to the initiative and leadership and efforts of our executive chairman, Punus George, supported by me, we ventured to start Saintgits in his present campus. And every year, now the two criteria which decides the rating of a successful engineering and other institutions are the results and the placement. In both these aspects, we are excelling other institutions in the state. And also we made a name in the entire South India. And our placement scenario, we make a special mention about it. We get into our students, get into very reputed big companies. Thanks to their training and coaching in Saintgits. Now, what is the next step for Saintgits? Next step for Saintgits in its growth is further excellence and further placement. Now, when I say about the further future of Saintgits, Saintgits has got excellent future. It is demonstrated by its placement in various goods companies, and the admission rates in Saintgits, all Saintgits institutions, Saintgits Engineering College, Saintgits Institute of Management for MBA, and Applied Science Colleges. The admission scenario is always very much on the increase. Now, above all, once again I recall with gratitude the parents who volunteered to send their students to Saintgits, and the students, and also the teaching and non-teaching staff of Saintgits. Once again, I wish all of you a very good and blessed future. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words. We have with us a renowned public figure, our chief guest, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, Director, Institute of Management in Government, Kerala. Jayakumar, sir, has served as the founding Vice Chancellor of Tunjathu Ezhuthachan Malayalam University at Tirur from 2012 to 2017. He has also served as Chief Secretary, Government of Kerala till 31st October 2012 and retired from service after 34 years of service in the Indian Administrative Service. His public figure includes top positions in the sectors of administration, tourism, education, culture, law, vigilance, water resources, agriculture, to name a few. A poet, lyricist, translator, author, and painter, he is the son of the noted Malayalam film director M. Krishnan Nair. He has authored 32 books in Malayalam and English, wrote over 400 songs in Malayalam, including songs in over 100 Malayalam films, and directed a children's film, Varna Chiragal. He has received innumerable accolades like Asianet Award, Bharanikavu Shivakumar Award, Kerala Sangeet Nadaga Academy Award, P. Bhaskaran Award for Lyrics, Mahakavi Kuttamathu Award, and Kunyuni Master Award for Poetry, and KPS Menon Award, Mar Gregorios Award, Vayala Vasudevan Pillai Award, Sukumar Arikod Award, and Karma Shrestha Award for his public figure. With great pleasure, I invite our guest of honor, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, to address the gathering. Sir will join us in a few moments. Sir, kindly switch on your audio. Sir, can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, audible ആണ്. കേൾക്കാം. രണ്ട് ക്യാമറ എന്താ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഞാൻ റെഡിയാണ്.
With great pleasure, I invite our guest of honor, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, to address the gathering.
Yeah. Okay, കേൾക്കാം. അല്ല, എന്നെ വിളിച്ചോ സംസാരിക്കാൻ? ഞാനത് അറിഞ്ഞില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് ഐ ജസ്റ്റ് ജോയിൻ. ഓ, ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾ ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞൊന്നും കേട്ടില്ല.
With great pleasure, I invite our guest of honor, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, to address the gathering.
Thank you very much for your kind invitation. Saintgits has earned a name for itself, and I'm happy to be invited on this August occasion. Basically, you are an engineering college, and the destiny of the nation has to be created by not only engineers, but all of us together. But engineers do play a very crucial role. I'm not an engineer by profession or by training, but I had the good fortune of heading some departments in government which are of engineering in nature. Not PWD, but I was in charge of water resources. Anyway, so I have a good appreciation about the role of the engineers in the making of a new nation. Or when a society is sort of surging forwards to scale new heights, engineering education plays a very remarkable role, like the management education. Probably engineering education paves the skeleton or the sort of the framework, the concrete framework of a modernizing society. So what you students study in the classrooms, of course, is very important, because in a competitive world, knowledge is capital, and knowledge is not steady. It keeps on changing. It is dynamic. Knowledge is a dynamic entity. It keeps on changing. Earlier, knowledge used to multiply or double, say in a period of 30 years, 40 years. Now, they say in a period of, there's a law, I think some books give that law. In a period of, I think, 3 years, 2 years, the corpus of knowledge in every field multiplies or almost doubles. So the approach to education also has to change according to these changes in technology, these changes in knowledge. Knowledge management has become very important. Earlier, when we were all studying in colleges, it was important to do justice to the curriculum or the syllabus. If you study the syllabus properly, you get good marks, good grades. And if you get good grades, you get a job, or you can enter other services. That is important. I'm not saying that that is not important. But today, we are living in such a dynamic situation by which, by the time you complete your 5 years course, most of the curriculum that you have covered, or most of the topics you have covered in your classrooms are nevertheless relevant, but those subjects have gone much beyond the frontiers of the syllabus. Even when you formulate, being an autonomous institution, you are free to formulate your own syllabus to some extent. Kerala has not given you full autonomy, but then within the limited autonomy, you can introduce new topics. You can introduce frontier subjects and all those things. But even then, in a formalized system, when we follow a structured syllabus, by the time you complete your syllabus, or by the time you have negotiated the syllabus or transacted the syllabus, the subjects have become slightly obsolete. Not irrelevant, I don't say it becomes irrelevant, but the subject has gone beyond where the syllabus or the curriculum framework has taken. Now, every structured syllabus will have to face this problem of the challenge of obsolescence. No structured syllabus can catch up with the day-to-day developments in science. At the same time, we can't excuse ourselves by saying that this was not taught to us in the class. Malayalis have a tendency to say that ഞങ്ങളെ പഠിപ്പിച്ചു. That is none of their mistake. If you haven't learned something, it is your mistake, isn't it? It's a highly competitive world. Therefore, my first idea that I have to convey to you or share with you is that even as you have to continuously do justice to the syllabus, to the classroom topics, there should be a parallel kind of pursuit to understand what is happening in that particular area of knowledge. What is the latest that is happening? You may not be able to follow what happened yesterday, but with an open mind, with a quest for knowledge, or with a quest for understanding the latest in every branch, you can update yourself thanks to the new technology, internet technology, thanks to the availability of online journals, or thanks to the availability of new courses. All kinds of things are possible today because of this technology. So an engineering student who comes out of the engineering colleges after 5 years or so, even with very high marks, may not be fully qualified or may not be fully competent. He might be competent in answering the questions in the examination, but that doesn't mean that he is the best in that particular subject. In order to combine this academic excellence and this academic quest, you have to continuously engage yourself with the latest knowledge or latest developments in a particular field. If you are in electrical engineering, every day things happen in electrical engineering. New scientists are coming out with new ideas and theories and try to apply it to your understanding of the science. Electronics, of course, with the kind of heavy patronage from industrial giants like Google, Microsoft, Apple, and all these people, Cisco, all these people, they are giants. These people are investing millions and billions of dollars for continued research, of course, with their to further their business interest. But inadvertently, they have to further the frontiers of knowledge. Then only they have business, because this is knowledge industry. This is not concrete and mortar industry. It is a knowledge industry. Therefore, every IT giant is investing lots of money into research so that they come across new ideas, new knowledge, which can be capitalized or monetized. That is what they do. So it is very difficult it is very important to catch up with what is the latest in every branch of science. So to reiterate my first point is that even as you do very good academic work in the classroom, you do all your projects, you answer all the questions, but that is good. That is not good enough, I would say. It is good, but it is not good enough. If it has to be good enough, it has to be accompanied by parallel, personal, informal appreciation of the latest trends in that particular area, particularly areas of your interest. That is where your future is going to be. Our institutions, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, Saintgits, I suppose, might be an exception. An institution has to be the best among its peers, its competitors, isn't it? Therefore, you give, I don't want to use the word undue importance, but considerable importance to the results, and to position the institution as a better institution among others. That may be inevitable. But then, too much of concentration on the examination part may not be academically sound. Encourage the students to do projects, to pursue parallel, I don't say courses, but let them be exposed to all kinds of things that are happening in the frontiers of science. I'm sure Saintgits is an institution which can afford to have constant interaction with world leaders in every branch of science. This technology is space neutral. You can access anybody sitting in Washington or in Massachusetts, wherever it is. So you can get the best of talents from anywhere in the world to interact with your students. They should be encouraged to take projects. latest technology, latest ideas, they should be able to incorporate into their knowledge apparatus. The third point I would like to say is that the social dimensions of technology, the social dimensions of engineering. I'm not saying that engineers as a tribe doesn't have social consciousness or anything like that. I don't want to sort of generalize, but I would dare say that engineering solutions to human problems, to social problems, they're inevitable. Certain problems may have only engineering solutions. And when engineering solutions are the answer, I'm sure you are the right people to do it, design them. Maybe it's a sewage treatment plant, maybe it is a guard road, maybe it is some other kind of transportation project, maybe some other electronic or e-governance or whatever it is. There are hundreds of problems our society is trying to grapple with. There are engineering solutions, but the engineering graduates and engineers and technocrats, I should say not technocrats, technologists, if I may use the word, fall into the trap of believing too much in themselves. I should clarify what I say. You begin to feel that all problems can be solved by technology, by your engineering skills. I will cite an example. There is this huge project of Government of India. It's called Namami Ganga. The idea is to cleanse the huge river Ganges, 3,500 kilometers, starting from Gangotri in the Himalayas, coming down all these Karnaprayag, Rudraprayag, comes to Rishikesh, comes to Dehradun, and it goes through the entire plateau, they call it plateau, and Gangetic plain, goes to Allahabad, which is now called the Prayagaraj or whatever it is. And it goes to Varanasi, and it goes to the estuary in the Bay of Bengal in the state of West Bengal, covering around 10 states in between. It touches Uttarakhand, it touches UP, it touches West Bengal, it touches Maharashtra, it touches Bihar, not many states. 3,500 kilometers, traversing the entire north to the east side. Okay, now what is Namami Ganga project all about? The idea is something which you and I cannot fight. It's an exceptionally laudable objective of cleaning the Ganga. Ganga is the life source of thousands and millions of people. It is a source of irrigation for so many hectares of land in the Gangetic plain. The entire fertility of Gangetic plain is on account of this mighty river. From religious point of view, people venerate this river as Ganga Ma. Hundreds of festivals and celebrations and ceremonies they take place around it. In cities like Kanpur, the entire industrial waste of leather industry is pumped into the Ganga. There are millions of toilets, hospital waste, municipal waste, slaughterhouse waste, all these things, domestic waste. All these things are clandestinely open by open drains or closed drains or concealed drains into this mighty river Ganga. Thousands of pilgrims, lakhs of pilgrims make a dip at Allahabad, in Varanasi, in Rishikesh, in Haridwar, and so many other places. Poor Ganga takes all this dirt, all this filth. Earlier, Ganga had this great resurgent property by which, up to a threshold, it could cleanse by itself. Maybe, I don't know whether it is scientifically proven, but the belief is that Ganga has a great cleansing capability. But then we have crossed that threshold long ago. Ganga is even today polluted even at Rishikesh. Even in the upper reaches of Rishikesh, in the Himalayas, it is polluted because of human intervention. Okay, it is in this context. And half-burned human corpses are flung into the river in Varanasi. Immersion of idols with all their chemical components. They all get into the river. So there is a urgent need to clean this mighty river Ganga. And Government of India has provided, to my mind, it is 33,000 crores. Maybe it has been upgraded or whatever. What is it that they are trying to do and what is it that they have done? The whole design of the project is to create sewage treatment plants in the towns dotting the both sides of the river. Maybe thousands of STPs. STPs will process this sewage and pump fairly fresh water into the river. That is the idea. Now with very, very erratic power supply, these sewage treatment plants, which are supposed to function 365 days, 24/7, will be switched off intermittently. The moment it is switched off, all the process that has taken place goes waste. Now that semi-treated water will again be pumped into the Ganga. And without social mobilization, you cannot think about integrating all the drains in all the cities and towns adjoining the mighty river. It's not possible without massive public campaigning, public mobilizing, irrespective of your caste and community, irrespective of our politics. The people, we the Indians, we the people of India, living on both sides of Ganga, should be part and parcel of this project. Unfortunately, it is not so. They think that engineering solutions will find a solution, will find a lasting solution to the pollution of the Ganga. Not only Ganga, any river cleansing project, even in Kerala, suffers from this malady of over-dependence on engineering solutions devoid of its social dimensions. So that is the point. I am not criticizing Namami Ganga project. It may have its own good things, but ultimately the project is doomed because there is no public mobilization. Public are not with you. It's only the engineers and contractors who are with us. Engineers and contractors cannot solve a problem of this multi-dimensional problem they cannot solve. So engineering solutions are only one of the solutions. And engineering solutions become sustainable when the context, the social context is fully appreciated. So my third point to the engineering graduates or engineering students is that even as you believe in your engineering solutions, please do not forget the social context in which your project or your solution has to function. An engineering solution which is appreciative of the social dimensions alone will succeed and be sustainable. I was the Agricultural Production Commissioner to the Government of Kerala for 3 years or so, when the Kuttanad package was announced. Kuttanad package, as you might know, Pamba River opens into the Vembanad Lake. Pamba, which carries all kinds of effluents, opens into Vembanad Lake. Vembanad Lake is a big reservoir, as you know, and it opens into the Arabian Sea at 2 points in there is a bridge, I forgot the name. There are 2 areas through which water goes into the sea during low tide. Tanir Mukam Band and Thotapalli Spillway. These are the 2 openings into the sea. Anyway, these are all problems. So what was this Kuttanad package all about? It was about enhancing paddy productivity in Kuttanad by being able to take 3 crops by controlling floods. Now, floods is a major problem of Kuttanad because it is a submerged area. It lies below the mean sea level. Therefore, there is a tendency to flood. So, even if it floods, your paddy field should be protected. Now, breakage of bunds is a natural phenomenon there, and huge tracts of paddy are lost as the floodwaters gush in. because all your earthen bunds give in, and paddy is washed away. So M.S. Swaminathan, the district future scientist, said, you strengthen these paddy fields by having very strong bunds. He never said you have concrete bunds. He said use concrete wherever there is huge pressure of water coming in. Otherwise, you strengthen it with mud or whatever it is. With natural, even natural fencing is good enough. Vetiver is good enough. You can strengthen in hundreds of ways. Biological, you can use square, all kinds of things can be used. But my irrigation engineers, water resource engineer said, the only alternative to prevent breakage of these bunds is to have 100% concrete bunds. And this created innumerable problems. With all the debris and the concrete coming into Kuttanad, nothing happened. A few bunds were created, they were washed away, and the productivity of Kuttanad is as low as it used to be. Bunds keep on breaking as it used to be. Where is all the money gone in the name of Kuttanad package? Typical example of how engineering solutions, oblivious of the social and natural ecological realities, have not achieved anything. Many of the dams in Kerala, I don't want to go into that, spend huge money, 1,000 crores, 1,200 crores, for what? I don't know for what. Because agriculture production has gone down in those catchment areas, in the areas after the dam was commissioned. Paddy production has gone down. Everything has gone down. But you spend borrowed money on these dams. So engineering solutions are solutions, provided it addresses key social, humanitarian issues. And the last point is, climate change is no longer a figment of imagination. It is considered as an imagination only by a person as, should I use an adjective, I don't know, as interesting, if I may use a very positive word. Climate change is considered as a figment of imagination only by a very interesting person like Donald Trump. He alone thinks that it is all crazy, that all these fools are talking about things which are not there, because he doesn't want to change his lifestyle. Typical American doesn't want to touch his lifestyle. He wants to live the way his ancestors lived in the 60s and 70s and 80s and do irrevocable damage to the planet Earth. Now, in Kerala, let us cut from this thing to Kerala. In Kerala also, I may be wrong in what I say, but when people come with engineering solutions to problems, the environmental dimension, the ecological dimension of the solution as well as the issue hardly finds a place in the discourse of engineers. In engineering discourse, the environmental dimension doesn't find a place, and if at all it finds a place, it is in derogatory, dismissive terms. I think the times have changed. Climate change is a reality. Climate change is a reality. Your ecosystems are already deteriorated. Your seas, your oceans are going to rise. Your polar caps are going to melt. Even your Himalayas are going to melt. And Ganga and Yamuna are going to flood. After the initial flood, it is going to be dry. And all your Gangetic plain and its fertility will be a thing of the past. And several islands will go away from the map of world map. So all these things are possible. How do we do? We are not sitting on the table to transact Paris Treaty or whatever. Now they are going to, I think, in Glasgow. Let world leaders do whatever they want. But then we have a commitment. Every individual has a commitment to ensure that the solutions that we suggest, the activities that we undertake, the development ethos that we pursue are ecologically sustainable. We have a great responsibility. Just because you deal with engineering, you deal with the material science, that doesn't mean that it can be independent of the ecological dilemmas that humanity faces today. I think I have covered a few, 3-4 points, and I am not against engineers. I have worked and enjoyed working with engineers in Shabarimala, in Calicut, in irrigation department, in water authority, everywhere. I have a rapport with them. I understand what they say, although I have not studied engineering or mathematics. I'm a literature man. But as a literature man, I understand what you think. I also understand what you do not think. I was only trying to highlight that you should also begin to think what you normally do not think. That makes you a composite human being. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the pertinent and inspiring words. It was really an honor for us. I request our chief guest to stay on for a brief interaction with our best outgoing students. Students, the mic is all yours.
Hello, sir.
I can't hear anything. Is there an interactive session?
Sir, can you hear us?
We can hear you. I can hear you, but I don't hear anything from your side. Is anybody responding? Was I audible?
Yes,
Was the
sir.
whole thing?
Yes, sir, you were audible.
So, if there are questions, I will be available for another 5 minutes. I have to go to coaching. If there are questions, but don't strain to ask questions. If there are natural questions, I will ask.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So my name is Abhishek Kurian and I'm from Civil Engineering Department. My question is, what was one of the major challenge that you had to face as an IAS officer? And what advice would you give the current graduating students on how to tackle the difficult situations that they might encounter in their future career?
In my whole address for 20 minutes was all about this. These are the challenges you are going to face. You become too much in love with, you fall in love with engineering, but that is only a partial love. That's what I said. So your engineering knowledge has to be nuanced with social knowledge, with human knowledge, with the knowledge about environment. It has to be holistic. The challenges that I faced as a civil servant may not be relevant in your case. What is the great challenge I faced? I don't know. As long as you are willing to learn, challenges can be tackled. The greatest challenge that we officers face, or you will also face, is the transition from your student days to the officer days. A student, and you go and write an exam, and the next day you find that you are a civil servant. You have a lot of authority. You are in a position of authority. So this mental transition from being a free student to a very responsible person in society, that takes some time. But it is also a danger. You become withdrawn from society and think that you are somebody unique and special. It takes some time to break that bubble and to realize that you are no special fellow. You have been given a special task to do and do it properly, and you are an ordinary. So from ordinary to extraordinary and then back to ordinary, I think that is a movement every civil servant worth his name should undergo. You should also do that. You will become engineer somewhere in some reputed company, huge salary, and you will think that you are a very special person. I think you are allowed the indulgence of getting that feeling for 1 year. But slowly you should understand you are special only because of the knowledge and the position. Otherwise, you are an ordinary person. So marry this, your extraordinariness with your ordinariness. That will make you a much more acceptable and successful person than being an elitist and withdrawn person. Elitism has no role in our society. Be one with the people, even as your knowledge is special. Okay? കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാണ് ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ വരുന്നത്. അതൊരു പാട്ടുണ്ട് മുന്നിൽ ഭൂകമ്പം ചക്രവാൾ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു അവിടുത്തെ ഒരു അനക്കവില്ല. Shall I exit?
Hello, sir. Is it audible?
Yes, I can. I'm audible. You are audible. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Melvin Tom. I'm representing the Department of MCA. Sir, here at Saintgits, we have many talented individuals. So, when they start working, they find it difficult to manage time, giving equal importance to their passion as well as work. Sir, could you please tell us how you were able to manage your writing and your work with equal importance, since you had a very busy schedule?
Okay, I have answered this in several forums. Don't make me an example. Everybody has to find out their own rhythm in life. My take on that would be that if you are passionate for something, whether it is your reading or painting or whatever it is, singing, if your passion is truly a passion, you will find the time for that. Most of the time, people are not able to find time for pursuing your interest because you have not discovered the beauty of that interest. It is only perfunctory. It is superficial. It is only a dalliance. It's not a love affair. If you are truly in love with that particular passion, you will find time. Everybody has only 24 hours. And if you do a time analysis, you will find out how much time you are spending on your job. 8 hours, 10 hours, you still have 14 hours left, isn't it? Out of these 14 hours, what do you do? 2 hours socializing, another 2 hours you watch the TV, another 2 hours spending time with family, 6 hours gone, still there are 8 hours left. Out of 14, you have another 8 hours left. What do? You sleep. Sleep less, work more. If you have any passion, you should find your time slot. And a time slot, even to pursue your passion, should not be compromised permanently. One day, of course, you may not be able to do it, but if you have allotted yourself a particular time slot or a period, you can read for 2 hours if reading is your passion. Let not other kinds of things destroy them. It is as good as going to the office. You have gone to the office, you have worked, instead of 8 hours, you must have worked for 10 hours. And out of your spare time of 8 hours, where you can sleep for 8 hours, nobody is going to quarrel with you. You are sparing 2 hours to pursue your interest. Slowly you will devote, instead of 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. You'll reduce your sleep to 4 hours or 5 hours. Perfectly fine. These days I sleep only 5.5 hours. Maybe I'm getting old, you don't require that kind of sleep, I suppose. Youngsters require more sleep. For me now, 5.5 hours sleep is good enough. And I sleep at 1 o'clock or 12:30 and get up at 6:30, go for a walk. And the time between 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock or 1:30 till I sleep is my time. I don't allow for anybody else, no chatting, nothing. I read or write or whatever it is. I'm not saying that you should emulate me, but anybody who is serious about your parallel pursuit of your interest should be responsible with time. And everybody has only 24 hours time. It is only a question of allotment, apportionment of your time. There are a lot of negative time, like leakage, time leakage, like a water pipe leaking. Lot of time gets leaked. We really don't know. Even reading newspapers unnecessarily to spend time is a time leakage. In the morning you have read newspapers, you understood what you should. Or if you have kept aside to read the editorial or something, read it and be done with it. Some people keep on skipping the papers, flipping it up and down in order to waste time. Now do a time audit. Find out your time wasters, time leakages, leakage points, plug them, and you have enough and more time to sleep and do all what you want. It's a very personal kind of discovery. You'll have to do it by yourself. ഓടാൻ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന പോലെയാണ്. ഓടാൻ പഠിപ്പിക്കാനേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഓടുന്നവർക്ക് സ്വയം ഓടിയെങ്കിലും എളുപ്പമുള്ളൂ. നീന്തുന്നതും അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ്. Coach can only show you how to swim and tell you how to swim. So you have to swim yourself.
Thank you, sir. Sir, hi, my name is Dennis Thomas. I'm not an engineering graduate actually. I studied BBA. I'm a BBA graduate. I studied business administration. So for a person like me, it is very difficult to find out what I actually want in life or what I'm actually passionate about. Right now, I got placed in campus recruitment. I'm right now working in a company in the HR department. But I don't know if that's actually the career what I want to pursue. So my question is, when did you realize that civil service is going to be the career that you want to pursue? And what advice do you have for us to actually find out what we are passionate about and what we want out of life?
Yeah, your question is a genuine one, because unlike many textbooks on career counseling and guidance, everybody cannot be enlightened even at the age of 16 or 17 or 20 to know that this is exactly what I want and I'm going to be there to hit it like a bullet. It's all textbookish stuff. We know life is not like that. If you are asking about me, I think I was a slightly clever fellow. I did try IAS, but I got a job as a lecturer even in between. Before that, I thought teaching is my career. I'll continue in teaching. I had a plan, not only plan B, but plan C also. I had graduated in journalism when I was studying in Nagpur. I spent 1 year, got a degree in journalism. Nagpur University is one of the oldest journalism departments, very respected department. So I took a degree in journalism, thinking that if I don't get a job as a lecturer, I will become a journalist. These two jobs I liked. I could have been a very effective journalist, I suppose. I could have been a very successful teacher. I know that. Even now, I like the idea of teaching. But then you don't have to confine yourself to what you thought is okay for you. You aspire. Your aspiration levels can go up. And you take some time off, equip yourself. You take a plunge, you get it. I did not get my IAS in the first attempt. And I was not the kind of fellow who normally would say that, even IAS I get. But I knew that if I attempt, I might get. So without making a big hue and cry out of it, without making the whole town knowing that I'm going to try my IAS, I quietly took leave and worked for 6 months. I got it. Even if I didn't get it, I would not have been devastated, not at all. I don't think that my life would have been a failure, not at all. I would have been a good lecturer. I started with the Institute of Correspondence course in Parivattam campus. I'm sure I would have moved away from there to some other university or even a central university. I would have even gone abroad, got a PhD. I would have become a fairly good critic and a teacher. I have seen the golden avenue that I could pursue even if I continue as a teacher, lecturer. I would have been a professor now, isn't it? Retired professor, Professor Jayakumar. I would have been very happy. Instead of saying that IAS within bracket retired. Professors never retire, you know. I don't use all these annexures, but I would have been happy as a teacher. But then I got into IAS, good enough. I could become the Chief Secretary of the state. I could learn a lot of things. I could understand how government is being run. Yeah, that's also good. But I did not leave my passion for literature. I kept it as a parallel track. Now after retirement, that parallel track gets more time and more devotion. I think at the end of the day, in your case, although you have started as an HRM person, if you're not very comfortable with it, even as you work in this job and make some money, because your creature comforts are taken care of, there is some income, you think about, where will I be happy? Pursue that. After 3 years in this, you jump. With more credentials, you undergo certain study courses. You see, nobody will take charge of our lives. Your parents, your friends, your advisors, your teachers, everybody would be concerned. But if you fail, it is your failure, isn't it? If you succeed, it's everybody's success. But if you fail, you are In your grief, you are alone. In your success, there is a crowd. Likewise, you decide what will make you feel successful and pursue it. You will get it. If you don't get it, find joy in what you are doing and become the best out of it. You should be the best HR person in India. Isn't it? Then there is some purpose in life. That is all I have to give you. Basically, these are all personal decisions. You have to take charge of your life. Do not delegate it to anybody. Delegation may be a great principle in management. But in our personal lives, in defining our lives, I think it is your own job. You have to do it. Now I think I should, maybe I'll take one more question. It's time that I leave.
Thank you very much, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, our esteemed guest of honor, and thank you, dear students. The interaction session is over. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Up next, we have a video presentation with greetings from our department heads and alumni.
Dear students of Electronics and Communication Engineering, and Applied Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the dreams. May all your dreams come true and your future be bright. Wish you all the very best in your professional career and future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello dear students, wish you all the very best. May God bless you in all your endeavors abundantly. Thank you.
Dear students of 2021 graduating batch, on behalf of the Department of Civil Engineering, I wish each one of you a successful and prosperous professional career. Wish you good luck and all the very best. Thank you.
May this graduation be the beginning of many more wonderful achievements in your life. Hearty congratulations to all the students in Department of CSE. We wish you all the success in your life. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you quit, try. This is a famous proverb written by William Arthur. I hope all of you used a platform created by Saintgits. With those experiences, the sky is your limit. You can fly anywhere in this world. All the best for your future endeavors.
My dear students, I know you all are excited and as well as happy for getting officially graduating today. We all the staffs from Department of Food Technology are equally excited and proud since you are the first ever batch. We are sure that as usual you always make our department as well as the institution proud wherever you go. Wishing you all the best for your future. Keep all of us in your mind. May you have all the success, then good career and get all the happiness as well as prosperity in your life. Thank you.
Greetings from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I am Jayakumar IAS from the desk of the head Mechanical Engineering. I wish all success to the passing out students of 2021 batch of Mechanical Engineering. May God bless you all. You will have a fruitful years ahead. Thank you very much for being with us for previous 4 years of time. Thank you very much and wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Hearty congratulations to all the passing out students of MCA 2021. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors and also wishing you a very successful life.
Dear students, on behalf of Corporate Economics Department, I wish you all the best and success in your future endeavors. May God bless you all.
My dear loving children, on behalf of BBA Department, I express our sincere thanks and best wishes for the 2018-21 batch. I urge my students to seek opportunity, then take up more challenges, take care of your health and personal life, and always do remember a car in a garage is safe, but it defeats its purpose. So to conclude, I once again thank each and everyone for being part of the BBA department and keep in touch with us always. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day for all of us. Our beloved students are completing their journey at Saintgits, a journey that we honestly believe has encouraged you to face the world tomorrow. Dear students, always remember that this finish line is just the beginning for the expeditions that you would undertake tomorrow. Make good decisions, have good friends, and always pray for the Almighty's guidance in everything that you do. We wish you all the very best for your future endeavors, and you will always be the part of Saintgits family.
Hi everyone. On behalf of Department of Commerce, we share our sincere gratitude and wish you all the very best for the future. May you all be successful and happy in life. We will remember you all in our prayers and keep in touch with us. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great pleasure to see that our 2019-21 batch students are graduating today. We are happy to say that almost all of you are placed in reputed organizations. On behalf of my SIM family, I wish all of you very best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hi, I am Captain Rishikesh. I am a commissioned officer in the Indian Army. I belong to 2012-16 Civil Engineering batch. I take this opportunity to congratulate the graduating batch for achieving one of the important milestones in their career, and I wish all of them all the best. Thank you.
Hi, I am Alicia, currently working in Amazon Chennai. Being a proud alumni of the CSE department of Saintgits College, I wish my hearty congratulations and bright successful career ahead for all the passing out students of year 2021. Thank you.
Hey everyone, myself Febin P. Sahib Nasir. I am an alumni of Saintgits. I know it's that time of the year where you have to say goodbye to your friends and your Saintgits family. But remember one thing, the Saintgits family and the faculty members and your friends will always stay there for forever in your career. They will help you whenever you are having a trouble, whenever you are having an issue, and even if you have doubts, even after the college days, they will help you. So always remember your friends and the family of Saintgits. And I wish you all the best for your success. Keep in touch with everyone and always be as Gitsian family forever. Thank you. Bye.
Hello and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. I'm Lisa Kurubala and I'm an Associate Engineer at the Global Engineering Solutions Department at Ford Motor Company, Chennai, and a proud alumna of the Saintgits Department of Electronics. This past year has been filled with trials and tribulations, but you have finally made it to the end with your hard work and dedication. I hope your journey forth is both joyous and blessed, and you make countless memories through it all. I wish you all good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
As well. We would like to honor our outstanding students who showcased exceptional brilliance while here at Saintgits. I cordially invite Engineer Punus George, Executive Chairman and Secretary, Saintgits Governing Board, to present the mementos to our best outgoing students. I also request Dr. Joseph Kunya Paul C., Principal, Saintgits College of Engineering, to distribute the certificates to the best outgoing students of the 2021 batch of Saintgits College of Engineering. Member of the Committee for Students' Welfare, Event Head, Marketing and Selling of Nakshatra 2020, Member of the Technical and Evaluation Committee for Srishti 2020, Core Committee Member of Srishti 2020, Student Member of Institution of Engineers India, competent programmer in C and Python, with a CGPA of 7.87 and placed in UST Global. He is none other than Mr. Vineet Vijayan, the best outgoing student of the Department of Applied Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. With a CGPA of 8.15 and placed at TCS, selected as Sustainability Research Intern at the prestigious Green Building Research Institute, New York, USA, qualified for GATE 2020 with a score of 40.92, Chairman of Saintgits Engineering Students Association, CESA, in the academic year 2020-21. President, American Society of Civil Engineers, Saintgits Student Chapter in the academic year 2020-21. Captain of the Concrete Canoe team of Saintgits, which won the Rising Star Award in National Concrete Canoe Competition 2020 and lifted the second runners-up trophy in National Concrete Canoe Competition 2021. One of the student leaders who coordinated a survey camp for surveying roads damaged due to floods of 2018 and 19 under Rebuild Kerala initiative of Local Self-Government Department, Government of Kerala. Published a technical research paper in International Journal of Engineering Research and Technology 2020 and a technical review paper in International Web Conference in Civil Engineering for a Sustainable Planet 2021. We present to you the best outgoing student of the Department of Civil Engineering, Mr. Abhishek Kurian. Member of IICHE Student Chapter Saintgits from 2017-21, Core Committee Member of Nakshatra 2020, Decoration Committee Member of Nakshatra 2020, Creative Committee Member of Chemical Engineering Tech Fest, Ignitron 2019, CESA Representative, Certification Committee Member of Srishti 2019, Recipient of the Best Internship Team Award 2019, First place in debate competition Ragam 2019, attended numerous workshops, webinars, and done many additional courses. Class topper with an aggregate of 9.34 CGPA and aspiring for higher education in the US, she is none other than Ms. Christine Hannah Joseph, the best outgoing student of the Department of Chemical Engineering. Christine is abroad, so she is not here with us now. Finalist in Reboot Kerala Hackathon 2020, second place in business quiz conducted by PMI Kerala chapter, second place in technical quiz competition on software standards conducted by IEI Students chapter CSE Engineering Division, topper in NPTEL's Introduction to Internet of Things course, first place in the International Hackathon HyperHack 2021 Saintgits, first year student representative of CESA 2017-18, student volunteer of National Annual Conference ISTE at Saintgits College of Engineering, student member of Saintgits Blockchain Club, Vice President of Professional Development of PMI Kerala Academic Forum of Saintgits 2019-20, student placement representative for the academic year 2020-21, TCS Campus Ambassador for the academic year 2020-21, Chairman of Excel Students Association of Department of Computer Science Saintgits for the academic year 2020-21, President of PMI Kerala Academic Forum of Saintgits for the academic year 2020-21, with a CGPA of 8.58 and placed at Aspire Next Private Limited, we have the best outgoing student of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Mr. Prajit Prasannakumar. With a CGPA of 8.2, he is placed both at Infosys and UST Global, showcased exemplary skills as the Student Placement Coordinator of the department in 2020-21, subhead for stand-up comedy event Nakshatra 2020, Department Coordinator for Srishti 2020, second prize in Serofia Lab Hunt conducted by Saintgits IEEE Student Branch. He is an exceptional entrepreneur in apiculture and pisciculture. Presenting to you the best outgoing student of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mr. Nitin Thomas. Graduated with BTech Honors in Electrical and Electronics Engineering with a CGPA of 8.86. Worked a social relevant project, solar-powered inverter. Completed many MOOC and certification online courses from NPTEL, Coursera, edX, and Udemy. Interned at Anert, Keltron, and MG Motors India. Did a 2-month Students Fellow Research Program at NIT Andhra Pradesh. Placed at both Infosys and H&R Block, currently working as a junior data engineer at H&R Block Trivandrum. She is none other than Ms. Sona Asim, the best outgoing student of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Secured second position in the APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University with a CGPA of 9.51. Successfully completed training at the Food Regulation and Compliance Center, New Delhi in 2021 and Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology. Attended an international workshop on HACCP Level 1 by Bell Institute of Research and Development Studies in 2020. Did her internships at Food Regulation and Compliance Center, Dwarka, New Delhi 2021, Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology in 2020, Meat Product of India in 2019, and ICAR Central Tuber Crops Research Institute in 2019. Bagged first position in University Inter-College C-Zone Chess Tournament Women at Saintgits in 2019 and 2020, secured second position in the national level quiz competition on the topic Food Preservation at IFPPD 19, organized at Karunya Institute of Technology and Science, Coimbatore. Bagged third position for poster presentation in the National Virtual Symposium Espresso 2K20 by Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. Finalist for the Startup Idea Competition organized by Kerala Startup Mission in 2018. Event Head LabTech of Edesia 2018 and Edesia 2019. Student Sub-Editor of the College Magazine 2019. Presenting to you the best outgoing student of the Department of Food Technology, Ms. Minsu Mary Vargas. Arts Club Secretary of CESA 2019-20, Project Manager of Nakshatra 2020, participated in Say Baha 2020 and Formula Bharat 2021, Head of Supporting Committee of MECNIUS 2020, published a conference paper in the International Conference on Emerging Trends in Mechanical and Materials Engineering 2021 and won first prize for the project entitled Self-Balancing Motor Vehicle in the Project Expo Competition CEC 2021, organized by Christ College of Engineering. Cleared CSWA exam by Dassault Systems. Completed online courses authorized by Google, University of California, Irvine, and University of London and Goldsmiths with a CGPA of 8.38 and placed in both Infosys and Federal Bank. We present to you Mr. Nitin George, the best outgoing student of the Department of Mechanical Engineering. With a CGPA of 9.57, she is the first rank holder in geomechanics and structures from APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, Kerala for the batch 2019-21. Completed a 3-month CSIR summer research training program organized by CSIR NIST Jorhat, Assam, and a 2-month NIST summer research internship program organized by National Institute of Science and Technology, Berhampur, Odisha. Awarded Elite Silver Medals for her NPTEL courses, Introduction to Research and Effective Engineering Teaching in Practices. Her research gate score being 4.31 and the total citations for her publications on Google Scholar 7 with an H index 2. She has 34 papers to her credit in publications like the Tyler and Francis series and Materials Today Proceedings of Elsevier and Scopus Index journals. Presented many technical papers in national and international conferences, received Best Paper Awards and Cash Awards for presenting her papers and project ideas. She holds a valid license Civil Engineer A, issued by the Department of Urban Affairs. A member of several renowned international professional bodies, she has been a part of 7 internships, 24 short-term courses, 4 FDPs, 10 workshops, and 10 webinars till date. We have the best outgoing MTech student of Saintgits, Ms. Shaimol Philip of Department of Civil Engineering. Secretary of SMART MCA Students Association, Student Coordinator for Samyukta 2021, Member of CESA 2019 and 2020, Member of Website Development Team for Periyar Tiger Reserve, a consultancy work, Core Committee Member of Srishti, Operating Officer IEDC 2020, Dance for Prathitya 2020 with a CGPA of 9.29. He is placed in Blueprint Technologies, Bangalore. Presenting to you Mr. Melvin Tom, the best outgoing student of the Department of MCA. Thank you, John, sir. Thank you, Joseph, sir. I now request Dr. K.K. John, Principal, Saintgits College of Applied Sciences, to distribute the certificates to the best outgoing students of the 2021 batch of SCAS. Bagged an A+ in all university exams and topper of all semesters with a CGPA of 8.11, coordinator of YETS and MUN clubs for the academic year 2020-21, volunteer for Tycon Kerala for 2 years, even coordinator of GITS Blitz 2020-21, compare for the national seminar, sub-editor of College Magazine, secured prizes in various intercollegiate fests, a good orator, has excellent interpersonal skills and exceptional leadership qualities. It is none other than Mr. Sean Burgess Matthew, the best outgoing student of the Department of Corporate Economics. Student representative of Management Association of BBA during 2018-19, even coordinator of GITS Blitz 2018-19, won several prizes in intra and intercollegiate events, won the title Kala Pratibha during the College Arts Festival in 2018-19, presented a paper at a national seminar on Unleash Entrepreneurship in Trade and Commerce, with a CCPA of 7.76 and currently placed in Wipro, we present to you the best outgoing student of the Department of Business Administration, Mr. Dhanis Thomas. A goal-oriented person, a good team player, and an optimist by nature. Student coordinator of GITS Blitz 2019, passionate photographer, and an active member of SCAS Photography Club. An expert software developer, bagged the role of programmer in Wipro with a CCPA of 7.86. We have the best outgoing student of the Department of Computer Applications, Mr. Sebastian Jose. Awarded the title the exemplary among all programs under the Department of Commerce, served as the International Model United Nations Campus Ambassador and headed the IIMUN Club in the college. Winner of various intercollegiate Best Manager competitions and Best Management Team competitions. Winner of declamation and elocution competitions conducted in the college. Coordinator of the Commerce Association Fest. Commerce Association Event Coordinator. Student coordinator of GITS Blitz 15.0, organizer of the Best Manager Club activities with an ambition to secure a managerial role in a progressive corporate environment. He has secured an SCPA of 7.18. Presenting to you Mr. Kevin Thomas Johnson, the best outgoing student of BCom Computer Applications. Titled the Best Intern from India for her performance in International Model United Nations, entrusted with the position of Yuva Ambassador by Hedge Equities Limited, and also awarded as the Most Promising Talent. Finalist of Naipunya 2020 GD, Decoration Team Leader and Coordinator for various programs in GITS Blitz organized by the college. Participated in Western music and patriotic music for Arts Fest in college. Active participant in various clubs like Best Manager Team, IMUN, and Nature Club. Involved in various extracurricular activities like sports, Ventura, and secured various positions throughout. Aiming to become a successful entrepreneur, with a CGPA of 7.44, it is none other than Miss Stacy Elsa John, the best outgoing student of BCom Taxation. An obedient and dedicated student, presented research papers in various national and international seminars conducted by various colleges, taken classes as part of teaching practices for BCom students, participated in various events in GITS Blitz, an active member in Women's Club, final round participant in various placements such as Federal Bank, EY, Cognizant, and TCS. Focused on becoming a bank employee, showcasing brilliance in academics, we present to you Ms. Anina B. Kottaram, the best outgoing student of MCom Finance and Taxation. Thank you, John, sir. Now I invite Dr. Roji George, Dean, Saintgits Institute of Management, to hand over the certificate to the best outgoing student of the 2021 batch of SIM. An enthusiastic, self-motivated and driven individual with consistent performance in academics and non-academics arena. Vice President, Marketing of PMI Kerala Academic Forum of Saintgits College of Engineering. Core Committee member of Synthesis, the management meet organized by Saintgits Institute of Management, student representative in panel discussions for the faculty development program organized by the institution. Her paper on Impact of Green Logistics in Sustainability Management of Food Processing Industries was awarded the Best Paper Award in the conference on Atmanirbhar Bharat and has been published in the Journal of Science, Technology and Management. Doubly placed at both ICICI and federal banks, she is joining Federal Bank as probationary officer with an annual pay of Rs 12 lakhs. With a CGPA of 8.44, we have the best outgoing student of Saintgits Institute of Management, Ms. Lavanya Mary Matthew. Lavanya will receive a Certificate of Appreciation and Cash Award instituted by the Pioneer Batch of 2006-2008 of SIM in fond memory of their classmates, late Mr. Srikant K.R. and late Mr. Rajagopal D. Thank you, Punnu sir and Roji sir. Next, we have the presentation of the Thara Lakshmi Endowment Award. This award has been instituted in the name of one of the students of the 2009-13 batch of Civil Engineering Saintgits, Ms. Thara Lakshmi R., who departed from us in 2017. The endowment fund, which was raised by her classmates, family, and the faculty of Civil Engineering Department, will be presented to the student of the Civil Engineering Department with the highest CGPA till the 7th semester. I request Dr. Thomas Chandy, Governing Board Member and Advisor SIM, to honor the recipient of this award, Ms. Jensimol Joseph, who has secured a CGPA of 9.38 with an honors degree in civil engineering. Thank you, Thomas, sir. Next, we have the release of the address books. I invite Professor M.C. Joseph, Associate Director SCAS, to release and hand over the BTech address book to Dr. Joseph Kunya Paul C., Principal, Saintgits College of Engineering. Thank you, sirs. I request Dr. M.D. Matthew, Dean, PG Studies, to release and hand over the SCAS address book to Dr. K.K. John, Principal, Saintgits College of Applied Sciences. Thank you, Matthew, sir, and John, sir. I invite Dr. Thomas Chandy, Governing Board Member and Advisor, SIM, to release and hand over the SIM address book to Dr. Roji George, Dean, Saintgits Institute of Management. Thank you, Thomas sir and Roji sir. I now invite our outgoing students to share their experiences at Saintgits. First, we have Ms. Sona Asim of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Greetings and good afternoon to one and all. Respected Chairman, Director, Principal, Deans, Head of the Departments, teachers, non-teaching staff, parents and my dear friends. Firstly, a hearty congratulations to all the graduating fellows. Friends, we are finally graduating. And I can surely say that we will really miss this place. Today, we say farewell to our classes 2017-21. 4 years ago, we entered this campus with lots of dreams and hopes in our eyes. While I'm overjoyed to announce that we are certified graduates today, I am equally saddened by the thought that we will be leaving our institution today. For us, Saintgits has always seemed like our second home. On this wonderful day, while we are nostalgic about our college days, we are also anxious about the future life that awaits us. However, we will remember and cherish the life and lessons we learned on this voyage for the rest of our lives. I am grateful to God Almighty for allowing me to share those time with my friends at Saintgits. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the Saintgits management for the knowledge they provide to the college and vision they had for our institution, which makes it the best. To all the faculty members who have always given their all and believed in us, provided constant support and encouragement over the past 4 years. I am grateful to all the staff members who have worked so hard to keep a college facility in good operating order. We thank you all. I am grateful to all the parents who have worked tirelessly to ensure that we receive the greatest possible education while encountering no hurdles. Last but not the least, I want to share an important topic with my fellow grads. Working hard is critical, and I believe that it is the only way we will be able to achieve our objectives. However, always remember that spending time with family and friends is also important, and we should never sacrifice that in order to achieve our goals. The memories we made with them will undoubtedly help us to love, forget, forgive, and develop in life. With this, I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Sona. Now we have Ms. Lavanya Mary Matthew of MBA.
The real gift of gratitude is that the more grateful you are, the more present you become. Respected dignitaries, faculty members, parents, and my fellow graduates of batch 2021. Warm greetings to all of you. I'm sincerely honored for having been given this opportunity to deliver the farewell speech on the day of our graduation. Well, I'm standing here today with a mixture of different feelings and emotions. While feeling extremely happy about today's event, I am equally emotional about leaving back the memories we've had at SIM. First and foremost, I would like to thank this institution for giving me an opportunity to spend these crucial 2 years of my life. I would always remain thankful to SIM for making me who I am today. Along with our academics, we were given various opportunities to take part at external events as well as internal events to be conducted, such as our management fest, as well as our webinars, from the time we've been at the campus, as well as the ones which were conducted online. I would like to thank our dear Dean and teachers who have guided and mentored us throughout our journey. Wherever we are today, it is a product of their sheer hard work and untiring efforts by inculcating values in us, which will remain in our lives forever. I would also like to thank our class advisors and mentors who made us realize that determination can help oneself to achieve one's dreams. And I do believe that it is the only thing that helps us to stay focused in growing, even when we step out of our campus. I thank the administrative staffs and my batchmates without whom my journey would have been incomplete. Through thick and thin, we grew stronger and passionate to achieve our goals. My heart is overwhelmed with gratitude to my parents who had constantly encouraged me to take steps forward to success. To end my words, I always believe that nothing would have been possible without the grace of Lord Almighty, and I thank Him for all the opportunities which were showered upon me. My prayers for the success and continuous growth of this great institution in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavanya. Finally, we have Mr. Sean Verghese Matthew of BA Corporate Economics.
Afternoon greetings to the august gathering. It is indeed a deep-seated joy for me to deliver the farewell speech. My heart fills with gratitude to my God for this wonderful privilege that we could still gather in this manner amidst the pandemic. My relation with this college started way back in 2009 when I came here along with my parents for both my elder sister's admission. And because of that, some of the faces were very familiar for me, like MC Joseph sir, who was then the principal, and currently we have Dr. K.K. John sir as our present principal. Ever since, I guess it was predestined for me and my younger sister to do our degree from Saintgits itself. And guess what? 9 years later, it happened. When we all first joined, every faces were new to us. We were strangers to each other. But slowly, these strangers became our friends. And some of our friends became our best friends, some brothers and sisters, and not forgetting some girlfriends and boyfriends. But together, we became a family we call the SCAS, our college. The last 3 years has been a rough ride through the uncertain path. The great flood of 2018, followed by the same in 2019. The coronavirus in 2021, which still continues. Despite the odds, we still managed to complete our course and graduate on time. These last years have taught us life lessons more than we could possibly think of. And all the credit goes to the ones who play the role behind the screen. I couldn't find a better word in the English dictionary than the word thank you to express one's gratitude to another. So at this moment, all that we got to say is thank you. First and foremost to God Almighty for all the blessings He has showered upon us in the course of 3 years to get through the struggles and cross the victory line. To the chairman, to the board of directors, to the office staffs and the non-teaching staffs, thank you for your work on ensuring a proper conduct in our college. To our beloved teachers, thank you for being out there to teach us not just things from books, but about the realities of life as well. To the maintenance staffs, thank you for ensuring clean surrounding for us to sit and learn. To our dear bus drivers, thank you for ensuring that we reached our destinations safely. To our dear parents, thank you for everything you have done for us. And finally, to our dear friends, thank you for all the wonderful times and experiences. We will certainly remember and cherish all those moments. If it wasn't for the constant endeavors of these mentioned people, this title of us, Best Outgoing Student, wouldn't have been pertinent to any one of us. Let me conclude my speech with a small story. I won't take much long. There was a man who made his living selling balloons at a fair. He had balloons of different colors, including red, yellow, blue, and green. Whenever business was low, he would release a helium-filled balloon into the air. When the children saw the balloon go up, they all wanted one. They would come up to him, buy a balloon, and his sales would go up. All day he continued to release a balloon whenever the sales slowed down. One day the balloon man felt someone tugging at his jacket. He turned around and a little boy asked curiously, "If you release a black balloon, would that also fly?" Moved by the boy's concern, the man replied gently, "Son, it is not the color of the balloon. It is what is inside that makes it go up." To the class of 2021, we are like those balloons ready to be released to the world, and our teachers have ensured that we have what it takes to reach those heights. But I want you to remember one important thing. It is your attitude that decides your altitude. Therefore, let us take up a simple and a positive attitude so that one day we would reach those heights and be an example an inspiration, and a reason for motivation for the ones who look up to us. To the graduates, I wish you the very best in your life. Thank you and adios. God be with you till we meet again.
Thank you, Sean. That was brilliant. We now have a video presentation about memories of the graduating students. We would like to place on record our sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K. Jayakumar IAS, for gracing this occasion. We would also like to thank all the governing board members, our dear graduates, and all the members of the Saintgits family for their valuable presence and unrelenting support. And a special note to you, dear graduating students, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. And so the adventure begins. Happy graduation day. Kindly rise for the national anthem and sing along with the college choir.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
The ceremony has come to an end. Thank you, stay safe, and have a pleasant evening.